Alright guys, welcome back. This is Toby and this is Driven Intent, and this is not a video I wanted to make first time in my new car. Most of all, my first video of my new car. So you guys already know I got a 2018 Audi S3 from the auction, and the car took about 2.5 months to get ready, but there's some things that just happens just because, you know. So the car is ready. It was ready a week and a half ago, and I've been driving this car daily, trying to get it, feel for things, trying to see everything works as they should. All the codes have been cleared. So I've put about 450 miles since I took delivery of the car from the body shop, and the car's working great. And then like 3 days ago on the weekend, Saturday, I drove to work in the morning. I was hearing some squealy noise underneath the cabin. I still thought it was the wheel bearing, because that was the one issue that I was going to replace about a month's time after taking delivery of the car. It was a right rear wheel bearing that needs to be replaced because of the accident. It was hit from the side, or the previous owner hit something from the side. So I was like, yeah, I can fix that easily. But as I left work, it turns out it's a transmission. So the car wouldn't go and drive. I did find I needed to get the car to turn the car off. The car kind of reset itself. It drove a little bit, and I was going thinking I can manage my car to go home, and the car just wouldn't go. So I finally get up a tow truck to tow the car to the nearest Audi dealership to do a full diagnosis on it. I didn't knew it might have been a transmission issue, but this is the thing I never foresaw coming, because due to the accident, all I knew was the engine was great, the car just I needed some parts replaced, and that was it, and some body work and airbags and whatnot. So it turned out to be transmission. And I got a call from the Audi dealership, like, yeah, and they gave me a quote for $12,000 for the quote. So that is a tough pill to swallow. So I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this video for you guys, and also if this didn't happen, I'm gonna drive the car for a week and get the car detailed all nice, and I can show you guys my first official driving review, and and much more videos coming to about this car in the future. Unlike some YouTube channel that doesn't make a rebuild of a car and never see the car or hear from the car at any time again. So, or just sit in the driveway. I can't do anything about this car right now. I mean, it starts, everything works, the AC works, everything. It drives from the back, but I don't want to push it and break the car even further. So, I've made some calls from here and there. I have some friends that know some Audi techs that work in Audi, dealership. I'm not gonna say which one, but they can help me fix the car for a really reasonable amount of price, even less than half the price. I haven't called Blair Automotive, and I got a decent quote from that for a brand new transmission with labor. So pretty much this car gonna get a new transmission with the DSG service. So this is where I am currently with this car. So I need to get a new transmission. So far I've spent about $23,000 and some change on this car. So I bought the car for less than 15 grand from the auction. But after that, about a couple $1,000s in parts, and then labor for the body shop, and other things I installed myself. I'll tell you more in that later video. But so far, about $23,000 on this car, which is still less than half of the MSRP, brand new for 2018, and about 40%, 35 to 40% cheaper than the used one, pre-owned from Audi dealership, or other car dealerships, going for $35,000. So the transmission I found from Audi Henderson, they quoted me about $4,300. It's gonna come from Germany, so $4,300 for the transmission, and then labor is around like $1,000 to $1,500 depending on where I go and where I look at. So let's say about like $5,500 for a transmission job plus the $23,000. So the question I know you guys are wondering, oh yeah, I should have bought it, used car, yada yada yada. Yeah, just shut up. It is what it is. I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna get this through, get through this. I'm gonna figure out how I can get this car back and running again. It's kind of a big headache, knowing my car is ready but I can't drive it because I have a transmission. It's kind of annoying, but it's what it is. That comes with a rebuild. If you buy auction cars, I still see this car as a great value because I got a steal from it, from the auction. Depending on what the damage was, it wasn't like a front end collision, so that was like, yeah, I didn't really dodge a bullet, but it's still what it is. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this car, and as well I'm going to keep making videos about car reviews and here and there, as I've always been doing. I just took a time, this car been getting rebuilt. I've been going to the different Audi dealerships to get parts, get this car ready for you guys, or get it ready for me, and then the transmission happened. So it is what it is for now, but I'm going to keep you guys updated. So this car is pretty much done. It just needs a new transmission, and once I get that done within a couple of weeks, I'm gonna let you guys know, keep you updated. Let me know what you think about, you know, auction cars. Would you get one too if you in the market for one? Would you consider buying an auction car, or are you gonna stay away from it and avoid troubles like this, you know? Because again, you never know. It's a huge gamble, guys, doing auction cars. This is my first rebuild. I've learned a lot about this car. I pretty much know how to take apart the engine. Well, not take apart the engine, but like the engine components that I've replaced myself, like the alternator and stuff that went out. Yeah, so it's a pain process, but it is what it is. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Next week I'm gonna make another video probably about this car or review. I don't know yet, but stay tuned. And as always, peace out and stay driven.